Alright, part 2 of Chloe's experience with quarantine. Now, this is the second video. I'm already making it right now because, like, if I make it too long, he'll be like, too long, wasting my time. So that's why I gotta make them somewhat short. So, the other video, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. I'll put it in my playlist if I ever do it. If I would make a playlist if I had like 5 episodes or something I was doing, then I'd pretty much do that. Now, okay, here's the thing. So for the past months, here's how things have started. So I'm gonna start way back before COVID started. Let me tell you this. I know everyone doesn't want to be reminded of this, of like 2020, stuff like that. The worst year in history of existence. Probably up there in those top 10 lists. And I'll tell you one thing for sure is that it has been the most worst thing ever, but there has been some good things. There's a lot of good, mostly bad, I'll tell you that. But it's better to know about all the good experiences. No one wants to hear about all the bad experiences. Leave that for later. Because we have to try and make this year a lot better than 2020. You see, me and my friends, we've been talking, and we're just like, Joe's like, man, we gotta make the best of it this year. We have to do things we haven't even done this year. Like, we have to, like, ride out of the darkness. We have to do the most insane things ever. We have to live the moment, he tells me. I'm like, Joe, you know what? You're right, bro. It's time we stand up. We stand tall. We look at everybody else and say, all right, people, who's with me? It's time we set ourselves a course to freedom, the course to leading our days to a better friendship than ever. So I want to talk about I'm pretty sure everyone. Wait, are you kidding me? This whole time it's been the other way around. Hold on, guys. Okay, much better. Much better. I know all of you people are like, you know what, this guy's got to fix his hair. It looks wacky as hell. I'm like, you know what? You're right about that. I can't believe that. I feel like everyone who has. Alright, you know what? Forget that. March. Middle school. 8th grade. Me. I didn't think, like, I would be sick on, like, that day of, because, like, it was the last day of school, apparently, like, because they, like, knew COVID was coming, so, like, you know what? We're gonna abort the mission. So, they send us all home, and I got sick somehow. Like, COVID didn't spread to America till, like, I don't know, something. Maybe a few months, probably. Probably, like, a few months, I think. Pretty sure. And so I'm like sick. I was probably like this was like a new virus. Like it was something I never had before. It was called the RSV virus. I would say it was like kind of like bronchitis, but I never had it. But just like not as bad. Like it built congestion inside of my lungs. Like when I was coughing. It was kind of like that, and like I just like had a lot of anxiety when that happened. But there were some good moments because you know what? I was watching anime and all you probably thinking, you know what? That's gay. I'm be like, what do you mean? It's beautiful. It's romantic. It's some of my friends agree with me. Some of you don't, but that's okay. And I kind of like being sick because I could like chill at home doing all the stuff that I wanted to do, like, because like when you're at school you want to do the things that you do at home, but nowadays like, because of COVID, you just want to sleep and that's it. Because like after a hard day and you just want to forget about what happened today, and that's pretty much it. Everyone probably feels the same way. And then other people who are like probably older, they're like, "Yeah, boys, it's time we ride our trucks tonight." Woo! And they're just like driving their trucks. Funny. If you want, you guys can come chat with me if you want, which you probably all know because you all subscribe to me. There's still some things I'm trying to figure out right now. From my experience, I'd say they were somewhat good. The most good I could say was hanging out with friends, going downtown, riding bikes, hanging out with Joe, Brian, playing Roblox, playing video games. Everyone does that, I know. But sometimes you don't realize that there's more to do than there is. No, I'm just going off topic, am I? Well, I'll tell you this. I have ADHD. I am in high school now, which sucks because it doesn't feel the same. Because if you were to go to high school without COVID, blah, 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 and all that, and it be back to normal, which it hasn't been normal, and all you have to do is sit on, like, Chromebooks, look through teacher and say, what's up? Yeah. In reality, you just, like, close your video down and you're just, like, taking a piss. You're like, yeah, I'm listening. The most simplest things will get the teachers absolutely, totally mad, pissed off. Doesn't make any sense. Literally, I'm just, like, laying down on my bed, like, hey, what's up? And then this teacher's like, you better sit up or else I'm gonna put you in the break room. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm just being here because you told me to be here. I didn't think I was gonna be tortured or taught whatever, like, stuff like that. But past is the past. So, I've been on some quiet adventures. Hopefully I can make your day better than it was, today. Because, we all have to pick each other back up, and just tell everyone, give them a pat on the back, like, you know what, you did a great job today, man. Hope that we can make our society better than it is, Because, like, everyone's just going through a lot, And so far, 2021 has been okay, alright, so far, Nothing exciting has happened. And you know what I think is that, I think that when it gets to, like, I'd say maybe the summer, something like that, hopefully COVID ends by at least, I think the closest we're gonna get back to normal, I'd say we're at least, like, somewhat 65% normal, or just like 50%. You comment down below whatever you guys think, because it definitely matters. Anything matters. And, like, trying to think here. Looking at my blue eyes like, this guy's got some cool eyes. Thank you. Like, I think you guys should tell me what to do in videos, because, like, hold on. I'm just thinking. Just, like, what are we people doing with our lives now? Are we happy with it or not? What do you want to do? You tell me. I feel like this is an argument having with you guys. It doesn't make any sense. I want you guys to decide what I should do. And then if I like it or not, I'll go through with it. But for now, I think I need some advice. People should take advice from others. Battery's low. We should all ask each other what to do sometimes. And that's okay. Because, like, hey, dude, what should I do right now? What do you think would be fun? And if they ask you something,